Welcome, welcome, welcome to Armchair and Dangerous.
No, poops on a date.
Well, that's the intro of the show. Still says Armchair and Dangerous.
No, poop, Armchair Anonymous. Poop on a
Oh
date.
my God. I'm so confused.
We have so
Hold
many
on,
shows
hold
you
on.
cannot even get them straight.
Well, can I, in my defense, it's compounded by the fact that the star of Armchair and Dangerous is sitting across from us.
It's a lot.
it
I'm not meant
is.
to be here right now. It's confusing.
No, I mean, you are meant to be. I think I'm the one that's encroaching on your time slot because I want to work out with my
Technically-
mother. Yeah.
technically,
My sweet
yes.
mom's waiting to exercise with me in Dan Gaines Paradise, whatever it's called.
Beef Haas. My God.
Okay.
Okay.
Armchair Anonymous. Flightless bird. Nurture versus nurture. Things in development you haven't heard of.
Race to 35.
Race to
Coming
35.
soon.
Coming to a theater near you. Okay, what's your grievance? Just, it's obvious
Just-
what anyone's grievance would be.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
we have too many shows.
Well, yeah, I got confused. It definitely didn't help that the king of Kiwis is sitting right in front of me. It's so
Okay.
good.
So
Oh, so this is a really wonderful, wonderful, life-affirming episode. Truly. This will be the only one I don't give a disclaimer or a warning about. This is the only one I actually think you guys should listen to.
except you already fucked it up by calling it Armchair and Dangerous. So the intro, none of our intros have been clean for this show.
Was it bad or was it a duck, duck, goose? A ding, ding, ding? Because this is a dangerous episode.
You're right.
It
Actually,
is very dangerous.
Freudian
And-
slip.
Yeah, and you're armed. These folks are armed. The chamber is full. Yes. But this episode is so sweet and beautiful and romantic because these are times people had an unauthorized evacuation in a romantic situation.
Yes.
On a date with a lover, fill in the blank. And there was something so unexpected about this when we started talking to people.
I almost cried.
Yeah, same. The workplace one is I think I end up saying within this episode, which is that was a horror movie. You panic, sweating, hearts racing, adrenal dump, cortisol, the whole gamut. These are sweet because the person really would like the person they're with to not witness this. And it's so endearing and life affirming. I loved everyone that participated in this.
Me too.
Yeah, it's so good.
I
David,
love
have you
poop
ever
stories.
gone pooey? You say poo and pooey, right?
Poo.
We say poos. We had
Poo.
Ness on, of course.
Yeah.
Now, I had a friend who was on a date and she ended up at the boy's house and did a poo and it was too big to flush.
Yeah,
Wouldn't flush.
larger poo.
There was no plunger or anything to sort of break the poo up with or whatever. You shouldn't wrestle with the poo. And so flushed again, wouldn't flush, got a plastic bag, got the poo in a plastic bag, snuck it out into the car. And then not long afterwards was involved in a car crash. And so they found this woman distressed in her car, a beautiful woman
Yeah.
with a little bag of poo, her own poo next to her in the car.
Wow.
Mortified.
Did they think that established blame? Like, well, clearly it's this person's fault. They're driving around with a turd on the front seat.
It didn't help the car crash scenario
Okay.
at all.
Okay.
It was bad. But hey, she didn't embarrass herself in front of the boy, and that's a win.
That's a win.
You want to talk about a bad day. Like a series of these are once in most people only get in a couple car accidents in their whole life. Most people only clog a toilet and convey the turd in a plastic bag once in their life, if ever. The fact that these things happen rapid. You know what you should do, Monica? I got a pitch for you. This is right off the dome. Celebrity wood to knock on. So it's like, it's a little, it almost looks like a cribbage board, and you would sell it, and you always have it on your person to knock on. Because
That's
you
a great
must
idea.
panic. You must be panicked so much in real life that there's no wood for you to knock on.
I do. Sometimes I knock on my head. That's
not wooden,
I
though.
know.
Yeah.
I know. It's scary.
Yeah, I really let's workshop this a little
Okay,
bit.
and
Okay,
so-
you
Really
need a
good.
little seed money.
Would the board have like knuckle spots?
No,
that's
because I think
cool.
that would invariably, you wouldn't line them up perfectly, and then you'd be hitting the ridges, and it would hurt
Oh,
quite a
and
bit.
then also
You
that
wanna-
would be bad luck.
Yeah,
you
and
didn't get it in.
In fact, I think what your goal should be is to engineer a piece of wood that is both satisfying auditorily when you hit it. It gives you that textbook.
Oh,
You want that, but you don't want the pain.
Yeah.
So you would engineer a piece of wood that was very forgiving and very loud. So people could knock that thing 10, 12 times a day if necessary.
And it'll be in the shape of a mouse.
It'd be, engraved.
No, it'll be in the shape of a mouse because then you could stick it in your purse. Why?
I think we might be parting ways as business.
Oh my God. It'd be so cute
That's
if you
a
took out a
different
little
thing, Monica. If you're selling mouse friends, like mouse collectibles, that's its own business.
No,
this needs to be a
double.
rectangle piece of wood.
Oh, this is because your obsession with rectangles and you don't like circular stuff.
No,
and a
it's
mouse
with my
is kind of
obsession
circular.
with clarity of product. Like if I see on the shelf a nice wooden cutout of a cute mouse, the very last thing I think is, that's for knocking on wood.
That's what's fun about it. It's a double entendre.
Okay, force majeure.
Dual citizenship.
The Hellenics, classical studies, liberal arts education. Okay, this has been way too long, and we haven't heard one. Well, no, we did hear one story about pooping your pants in a romantic situation. But rest assured, this is a beautiful, beautiful, heartwarming episode. And my heart and love and thoughts and prayers goes out to everyone who was generous enough to share their stories with us. Enjoy.
Hard times come and go. Good times, take them slow. My life, I had them both. Remember one thing, you gotta know, I'ma keep on shining.
You went away and then you came back.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Oh, absolutely. Hold on. Wobby Wob's
He's
monkeying with
tinkering.
he's tinkering, he's rascaling. Oh, there we go.
Hi. Oh my God, look, you're wearing an armchair shirt.
Oh my goodness.
I saw you guys in San Francisco in February. It was so much fun.
Armchaired and dangerous.
Yes.
Are you in love with David Farrier, as we all are?
Yes. Oh my gosh. I learned about him from you guys. Dark Tourist. I went through it and I absolutely loved it. So I love that he has his own podcast with you guys now.
Have you seen Tickled?
No, that's on my list. I need to.
Oh, you have
That
to.
is worth buying on iTunes. It's so fucking weird.
It's so good.
Oh, it's one of the weirdest docs I ever saw. I loved it before we met him. Am I allowed to use your real name?
Yes. My name is Haley.
Okay, and you don't mind that we use it as we talk to you during the story?
No worries. No worries.
Fuck it.
We
Fuck
love
it all.
it. You're
Torch
owning it.
Pretty much. Especially for a story like this. You just gotta own it.
We're so excited.
I know. Just hearing poop on a date, like it gets me. Ooh. I don't know. Workplace date. I guess dates are more disposable. It's hard to get a job.
But the romantic
But
element.
the romantic element adds.
It's heightened.
Yeah, it's heightened.
That's the part.
That's the part that'll get you. Okay, Haley, please tell us what happened. And God bless you for sharing before we even start.
Okay, so this story takes place in 2019. My boyfriend, we had both graduated college and moved back to the Bay. I was living at home with my parents over in the East Bay, and he was over in the South Bay. And so at that time, we were driving to meet each other for dinner. We weren't used to the distance apart. So trying to make it a special thing, those weekly dinner dates. And so I got off work. I remember I was wearing a nice dress, which is key in this story. I thought I looked real cute. I was all excited. And we met at our favorite Thai place. And everything was going well. And to preface, I have always had stomach problems. It's no surprise to me. It runs in the family. They just say it's the bad family stomach.
Would we go so far as to label it IBS?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Oh, yeah. We
Yeah.
would
Okay,
for
great.
sure label it IBS.
It's
Okay,
common for women, too. It's extra common.
Is it?
Yeah.
Now we're going to get into tons of stereotypes, but is it part of nervousness?
It might be.
I think for me, it's part family problem. My dad has diverticulitis, so he has
Yep.
intestine stuff. And then also it is like stress, anxiety related for sure. I think this flare up might have just been life. I don't remember being particularly stressed.
Environmental, maybe we'll label it.
Environmental, I think. Yes.
Nurture.
Nurture for this one for sure. So I have my dress on. We are at dinner with Thai food and super flavorful food. It's always kind of a crapshoot. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what you're going to get.
It's a little bit of Russian roulette, as we'd say.
Yes, we're eating. We're having a nice time. I am letting some gas out. I'm thinking this is the way better option than the other way this stomach problem could go. They're silent. They're not deadly. I'm not smelling anything.
Great.
I am thinking like, this is going to be amazing. My stomach isn't going to bother me today. Maybe we'll go back after, have a nice time. I was smooth sailing, getting away with murder, having a nice time. I'm still farting. I'm still going. No one knows.
At the restaurant.
Yeah.
At the restaurant, yes. We leave. We get in the car. I'm feeling good. I'm still farting a little bit, but
wow.
I'm thinking it's just farts. And, I really skirted something here.
Sounds like you had a lot of gratitude.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
I was thankful. I was sending it out to the universe. I was so happy that these were the cards that I was dealt tonight. We get back to his house. We're going to hang out for a little bit before I have about an hour drive back home. He lived with 4 other boys at that time that he was friends with from college. I knew them too, not all of them super well. We say hi, we chat a little bit, and then we go to his room. And I think, okay, I'm going to go to the bathroom and then we can hang out, do whatever. And I leave my purse in there with my phone because I'm just going pee. Why would I need my phone? And I go to the bathroom, I sit down and I lift my dress up and I pull my underwear down and I look at my hands.
Oh, no.
Oh,
and they're covered in brown liquid.
Oh, God.
And I just remember my heart stopping as my hands are just covered in brown liquid.
Oh, man. Hold on a second. Okay. Really quick question. Geographical one. Does he have his own bathroom or are you in the communal bathroom that all the boys use?
I'm in the communal bathroom
Okay.
way down the hall
Okay.
that all of the boys use.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So I guess if I'm you, I see that. Oh, my goodness. How did I not know that was happening? My first thought was, where was I sitting prior to this?
The car.
Sorry, I just wanted to really know where we're at.
Yes, they're covered in diarrhea. We'll just put it that way.
Sure.
And I rip the dress off. I look out in the mirror and my back is just smeared in what looks like a baby blowout.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh,
But nothing smells?
That's what I don't understand. There were no smells that indicated this is what had happened. Because what had happened was I thought I was farting all dinner and all night. I was just shitting my pants
All night.
all night long. Just shitting myself.
Oh my God. Wait. Oh my God.
Okay.
Did he notice?
The universe was looking out for me in that way. I don't know how. There was no odor clues or drippage anywhere.
But when you realize it's on your torso,
Oh my God.
you're like, dress is gone. I need a shower.
Uh-oh, I'm naked now.
Is there any evidence of this outside of the bathroom?
There's no evidence outside of the bathroom. It's just all over my body. And I'm naked in this shared boys' bathroom.
God.
I don't have my phone to call for my boyfriend for backup. It's a dress, so it's just one piece.
Yeah.
It was a dress and a pair of underwear. Both are completely soiled.
Yeah.
There is no towels because it's a boys' bathroom.
No.
These fucking boys.
I hate boys.
Me too. If I was at my bathroom, I would have had a towel,
Yeah.
maybe
Sure.
some nice soaps and stuff. No. So I have to clean myself using toilet paper and soap to the best of my ability. And then I realize I have to get from this bathroom that all the boys share to my boyfriend's bedroom. And I don't have my phone. I can't call him to tell me, hey, I need a sweatshirt. You need to come here. I try calling out. No one can hear me.
Oh.
I am alone in this bathroom with my poop clothes.
Oh my goodness. Oh, Lord.
So I do what I think is the best move. And I say, I have to fucking book it. Like, I have to get out of here. I need to get to safety. And I remember just peering out into the hallway, hoping that no one would be there, and just sprinting it, butt naked to my boyfriend's bedroom. I'm holding my poop clothes.
Oh my
He's all
God.
happy. He thinks I'm greeting him, butt naked for
Yes.
a different reason, I'm sure. And then I have to tell him why I'm standing there with no clothes and soiled clothes. And I had to borrow his clothes. I have a photo I want to show you guys of
Please.
myself in
please.
his clothes. Nothing gross. Don't worry.
Oh, this is
you
so
look-
sweet.
It's really sweet. Some boy shorts and oversized tee.
Also, that's so intimate. That's like sweet.
It
I find this
is.
romantic.
Yeah, what was his reaction? Just immediately nurturing or like, come on, man, I live with all these dudes?
Shock at first. But we had been together for a year and a half at that point. And these stomach, like, it's just a part of me now. And luckily, we're still together. We've been together for 4.5 years. So,
oh my God.
You know, you got a winner if they can handle you shitting your pants on a date and your constant IBS and laugh with you, not completely at
you. You had shit your pants for like 2 hours.
All day long.
I can't remember if I'm allowed to tell this story or not, but just quickly, Chris and I were together for 3 months only, and we went to do a movie together, and we were living and sharing an apartment, and we both got horrendous flu/food poisoning. I heard a call from the bathroom, help! And I went in there because she was throwing up, and then all of a sudden she was going in the tub, okay? And it was just...
She talks about this.
Yeah. It was just 2 not inputs, but outputs.
Sure.
And I was like, here we are, man. Let's roll up our sleeves. This is real.
True love.
It is.
Just gotta roll with it.
Nice.
Yeah.
I almost wore the dress.
Oh, it was salvageable.
It was salvageable. I've worn it a few times since. I was debating between wearing
dress.
that or the Armchair and Dangerous shirt. I went with this, but that was a contender.
Wow.
Both would have been great options.
Oh, what a story.
Haley, that was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Oh, did that cheer me up?
Thank you.
It's in that moment that the sweetness of a person's present. I mean, that's the apex vulnerable. You have no clothes. You're naked. You shit yourself.
Everywhere.
Your purest form.
That's vulnerability. So nice to meet you.
Yeah, thanks for sharing.
I hope we'll roll through town again and put on another show.
Yes, I'll be there. Thank you guys so much for listening and for having me. And I just want to tell you guys, I'm in grad school to become a therapist, and I have you guys to thank because your episode with Lori Gottlieb about her book, Maybe You Should Talk to Someone, that was 2019 also. I listened to that, and that's what really sparked me to join that career field. And I fell in love with that book and her, and here I am now in school training for it.
Oh my
gosh. That's awesome.
We love it. All right. Well, Haley, so nice meeting you. And I hope we bump into you in real life. And you are so safe with me. You ever poop yourself, you tap me on the shoulder and you go, fucking fix all this. And I'm like, I'm your Huckleberry. Okay?
Perfect. Those are the kind of friends I need.
All right. Take care.
Bye.
Bye, you guys.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Are you Jessica?
Yes. Call me Jess.
Now, can we call you Jess when we're interviewing you?
Yes, you can.
Jess, you can. Jess, you can.
Nice. That's good.
I love the curls in your hair.
Your hair is beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that's so nice. Yeah, it took me a while to embrace it. I used to hide the curls when I was younger.
Wait a minute. Is this all natural?
It is, yeah. I just showered.
These are spirals.
Yeah, they're really
They're
nice.
tendrils.
Well, it's natural, but the blonde isn't natural.
Okay, we don't care about that. We're right now fascinated with the twirls and curls. And where in the world are you?
I'm actually in Prague right now.
Get the fuck out. One of my favorite cities.
Yeah, it's really cool here.
And you've crossed that beautiful bridge and you've gone up to that weird castle on the hill. Have you done all that stuff?
Did that all today.
Yeah. So fun. The prices, I think, are much different than when I was there in 2000. Can you still get like an enormous Polish sausage on the street for 75 cents?
I don't know about 75 cents. And a glass of wine was like $4.
Yeah, I mean, better than New York and LA, but not what?
A lot better.
Oh, I don't even know. What is a glass of wine? 8, 10, 12?
No.
I would say like 14, 15.
So yeah, $4. That's a fucking bargain. That's 30 cents on the dollar.
I know.
You had a little oopsies and it was on a date, which is the greatest place one can have an oopsie. So will you please tell us just what happened?
Okay, I sure will. So it wasn't technically on a date, but it was involving someone I was dating. We got engaged last week, so we're dating for life now.
Congratulations.
Aww.
Yes.
I don't know if that's a spoiler that he did stick around after this, but going back to October of 2017.
Coming up on the anniversary.
Oh my God, we should celebrate.
Yeah.
My boyfriend and I had been dating a little bit over a year at this point, but we were long distance. So I had recently moved to New York. He was in North Carolina. We only saw each other probably a handful of times. And then on top of that, I had only met his family a handful of times, maybe once or twice.
The stakes are rising.
Yes, exactly. It's like a pivotal time. It's like first impression time. So this one weekend, we're all in New Jersey. He's from Jersey because it's his grandma's 80th birthday and they were throwing her a surprise party. It was great. She loved it. So then the following morning after the party, we're all hanging out at his parents' house. So it's his parents, us, his 2 brothers, and then grandma. We're like all a little hungover in the living room, hanging out, watching a movie. And then I was like, I gotta go to the bathroom. Like had some dads, day after drinking shifts.
Dads? Do you say that, Monica?
I've never heard
that's
that.
great.
I love that.
You never heard of the dads?
No.
Oh, that's wonderful. It'd be cool to name a punk band the Dads and people would be confused.
Yeah, so I felt the dads coming on strong. So I excused myself from the living room and went to the bathroom on that floor. So it was like through the kitchen to the left. In retrospect, shouldn't have gone to the bathroom on that floor. It's like small half bath. The toilet bowl is one of those older bowls where the bowl is perfectly round. It's not like one of the nice like oval Kohlers that has like a powerful flush.
Trusted, yeah.
Sure.
So I go to the bathroom, I go to flush and it's not going down. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I've clogged toilets before. I'm not going to panic right away.
Can we, in a G-rated fashion?
I know what you want to ask.
I want to just get a sense of the consistency. I guess I'm wondering, is there an enormous log in there or is there a bucket of mush?
There's a log. It was solid. And that's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. If it was liquidy, we wouldn't have had a problem.
We wouldn't be having this conversation.
So I'm like, all right, let's give it a round 2, second flush. So I go for the second flush and still nothing. And the water level is rising. Poop is rising with it.
Sure.
There have been so many times in my life when I was a kid, my dad would be like, if the water's ever rising, you lift off the thing off the back of the toilet, you take the chain. And I have no idea. So I was really regretting not having listened to him when he explained how that worked all those times. I'm like, all right, I need to get my boyfriend. So I peek my head out and like trying to hide panic. I was like, Chris, can you come here for a second? Into the living room. And the older brother goes, would you clog the toilet or something?
Oh, I hate him.
By the way, I was just reminded we're in Jersey.
Yeah.
Would you clog the toilet?
It's funny. He doesn't even sound like that. So I panicked and didn't say anything, obviously. I wasn't going to be like, in fact, yes.
Did it cross your mind to go like, no, fucker, I need a tampon?
Oh, that would have been smart.
That would have been good.
What if he brought one?
So you guys aren't addicts. You don't think the way an addict thinks. It's like always have 6 or 7 to burn.
Lies.
Yeah.
I guess I could have denied it. I could have been like, no. But then I was like, he might find out. So Chris comes in and he gets a plunger. It's not working. It's not helping. And water is rapidly rising, like scarily close to the top. And he's like, I need to tell my dad.
Oh, no, he doesn't.
Oh, no.
Handle this.
I hope he at least blamed the poop on himself.
They all knew I was in there. Monica, they knew.
Okay.
And I was like, please, no, you don't. And he's like, look. And water is starting to spill.
Man, this is so upsetting.
The bathroom is starting to flood. And he's like, I need to get my dad.
Oh, God.
I'm like, fuck, fine. So he gets his dad and his dad comes in. And at this point, there is spillage over water all over the entire floor and my poops floating around.
Okay, so the log was buoyant enough that it came out of the bowl in this process.
Yes.
Oh, we got to fish out of water.
Did you ever think I got to collect these and put them in the trash can? Like I would at least collect the pieces.
My thought process at that time was like, I felt like I needed to hide. I don't even want to see his dad's reaction to this. I unfortunately did, but his dad was very stressed and he's like, all right, let's get a mop.
Now it's a family. Let's get 6, 7 more people involved. We need someone on a mop.
It's a family affair.
Someone call Roto-Rooter.
Yes.
Someone turn off the water main.
Well, he managed to do that somehow. We don't know. We don't know how to do that.
PSA really quick to everybody. Behind every single toilet on the planet are 2 little knobs. I'm sorry, 1 little knob. And that is the water into the toilet. So there is just a normal knob on the ground behind the toilet. You turn it to the right, righty-tighty, water goes off.
Oh, wow. This is great to know.
Could have used that 5 years ago.
I don't want to emasculate your future husband. I'm still really congratulations around. I just want you to know, Jess, if you were my woman, I would have reached in that bowl like it was a fucking python and I would have grabbed it around the neck and I would have dealt with it. Oh my God, Monica's injured herself. Oh my God, what happened to you?
My mirror neurons are freaking out. I'm freaked out.
I would have never put you in a position where the whole family got involved. Oh my God.
No,
I'm going to tell him that. If he really loved me, he would have grabbed that poop with his bare hands.
This is a big red flag.
No, don't do that.
There had to be a trash can in the room. I would have fucking got that python down there. Anywho, we were totally off course.
So the dad is freaking out.
So the dad's in there. We have a mop. I didn't even see Chris do this, but apparently they took like old beach towels and kind of like a taco, like tortilla'd up the poop. I couldn't even be there to see because I was so mortified. I don't even know what I was doing.
That is so rough. Like we're having a good time right now. We're laughing, but the whole family was dealing with your poop on the ground.
I know.
That is rough.
God, it wasn't liquidy. Because then it just would have been the whole, I mean.
Well, that's where the mop would come in.
Oh.
Wow. Okay. So you are now up in a bedroom? Because you also don't want to look lazy, like you caused this problem. Yes. And now you're like, all right, guys, good luck. But at the same time, you got to get the fuck out of there.
Also, I don't want to get in their way. They're cleaning. I don't want to interfere. So things finally settle down. Things are cleaned up. Water's gone. Poop's gone. And I'm like, okay, this was the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Let's just recover. Then a little while later, someone goes downstairs into the basement to get something and discovers that half of the basement's flooded because all of the water that spilled over the toilet leaked down into the basement.
Oh my goodness.
Then the whole day turns into clearing out of the basement. So it's like a brigade of everyone in the family being like, these Christmas decorations are destroyed, throw out. These photographs are destroyed. No, I gotta get rid of them.
A water remediation project.
Oh my God. You might as well have burned down that whole house.
I know, right?
Wow, man.
His poor grandmother's birthday weekend turned into just clogging the toilet, overflowing it, flooding the basement, destroying personal property. His mom was so sweet. She's like, no, this is great. I've been telling Ron, her husband, we need to clean out the basement for a while now. That's very
such a mom thing to say.
I know.
I mean, really, we owe you a thank you. We probably would have put that off for another 6-7 months.
I've been trying to get John to clean that basement.
It was a house fire waiting to happen before you fucked up our plumbing.
You saved our lives.
Yeah, very sweet.
Oh, Jess.
So that's what happened. And you know what? It was mortifying. Luckily, I am someone who's very comfortable with poop. It doesn't really bother me that much.
I'm with you. That's a very early conversation, which is just, I'm not going to be hiding any of this. I can't live that way. I can't live with someone who's hiding it from me. Let's all be comfy.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know how couples hold in their farts.
Oh.
It's the first thing I do when I get into bed, I just let one rip.
Let it go. Let it go. I know we have several different friends who have never seen their wives fart. Mm-hmm. I worry about those wives' lower GI.
Gastrointestinal system,
Yeah, do they not fart?
All humans do fart. Monica doesn't fart in front of us, unfortunately.
I don't want to. Also, I don't have to. I mean, I do fart. It's not like I'm trying very hard all the time to not fart. I think your body gets kind of accustomed to what you do regularly.
Well, that
totally.
could be. I'm trying not to, and I fart nonstop,
right? But you aren't trying that hard not to. You're fine.
I'm giving it a 5.
With me?
Ryan tries to fart in front of everyone. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't care. I'm actually trying not to. Sure. But there'll be a point, hour 3 in here, where I'm like, I can't make it any longer. And some of these have to come out.
Yep.
Are they smelly, though? Or just loud?
In general, no.
They're not.
Okay, Jess, this was so fun.
Thank you for chatting.
Yeah, what a great story.
It was so great talking to you both.
We had so much fun meeting you, and I hope you have a spectacular time in Prague. And I challenge you to try to spend $40 tonight.
Oh.
Maybe I'll go out. I was planning on going to bed, but it's already 10:15 here. So.
Oh, plenty of time. You could get at least...
$40.
$16 of wine in you.
We'll get you another shit story.
Another
I'm sure.
issue.
Yeah, I'm not trying to clog the toilet at this Airbnb.
I was going to say, you're dealing with some pre-war.
Yes, exactly.
So nice to meet you. Beautiful ringlets. Great story.
Congratulations on your engagement.
Yes. Oh, thank you so much.
All right.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
Well, this is pretty cool.
Dude, I thought fucking Charlie was on the screen.
You do have a Charlie-esque.
Whoa.
Look, you do.
Congratulations. To be confused for a perfect 10 Charlie, that's every man's dream.
It's very rare.
I got to say, Dax, my girlfriend was really hoping you'd compliment my physique.
I didn't even get my name out or yours before that happened. So congrats, Mitchell. I see the trapezius are tight. The neck is girthy. Everything is nice. Everything's really nice. So, Mitchell, what happened?
Not only was this on a date, this was the first date.
Oh,
Okay, we love this.
I met this girl on a dating app. Hadn't met her in person before. So we go meet out for a happy hour. Sparks are flying. Things are going real well. Drinks are flowing. Happy hour turns into dinner and some more drinks. Dinner and drinks turns into some bar hopping after. And then bar hopping turns into me spending the night at her place that night.
Okay, what a date.
Highly successful.
Wake up early in the morning. She's still asleep. You know, I've been drinking all night. So I've got the bubble guts.
Okay.
And it sounds like you ate too. Where did you guys eat?
Well, I was living in California at the time. So this was good Mexican food.
We've already heard 2 different names for the poop you have to take the next day after you've drank a lot. We heard one called the dads.
Oh, day after drinking? We call it the beer shits.
Sure.
Okay.
That's what we did too.
So I wake up early and I know I've got a torpedo in the loading bay. It needs to come out. But I had such great time and I really like this girl. There's no way I'm going in her house. I can't use her bathroom because I know it's going to be loud and it's going to smell. And, and she's going to tell all her friends about it. And I'm never going to hear from her again. I go to get all my clothes on, get my things. She's still asleep. And I'm walking out of her bedroom door when I hear her from behind me say, "Where do you think you're going?"
There's 2 interpretations of this. One is, how dare you just walk out without saying goodbye?
That sounded sexy the way he just said it.
We're fucking again.
You're exactly right. I oblige and I return.
You were already getting up because you're like, this thing's imminent. I'm probably 5 minutes from a bathroom. That's a specific physiological state. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So round 2's over and now it's like DEFCON 5.
You're out of time.
But the problem is now she's awake. We're doing the like awkward morning after the one night stand. Like I'm not trying to make it seem like I need to run out the door. It's just getting worse and worse and worse. And I'm thinking, you know, where's the nearest Starbucks? I'm just running through the map in my head. So she walks me out the back door and I kind of got to give you like a layout of her house. She lived on a raised foundation. Her front and back porch were elevated, especially the back porch. You could see over her fence, and I was parked in her back garage area. So she walks me out the back porch. She can see over the fence to my car. I get to my car. It's bad at this point. There comes a point where you can't hold it anymore, and it's just like this moment of acceptance and just calm. So I'm sitting in my car, waving goodbye to her, and I'm just full on evacuating.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Just in the car.
And you're smiling and waving. Yeah.
Smiling and waving and dealing with everything else in my pants at the same time.
That's great.
Luckily, I didn't live too far away. So I go home, get in the backyard. Everything's off and in the trash, hose down.
Okay. Wow. Okay, great.
Deal with that whole situation. That weekend, I was going off for like a weekend trip with all my college buddies. And so I pick up one of my buddies from the airport and we're driving back to where we went to college. And I'm like cracking up, like, you can't even believe what happened to me this morning, like this whole story. And the guys the whole weekend are like, you have to let us call her and tell her. Like, please, we have to tell her. I'm like, no.
Hold on a second. What a bizarre instinct from your
know.
bros. We have to ruin any potential future for you guys.
I convinced them not to call her, but we strike a deal that when I marry said girl, they're allowed to tell her. We ended up dating for 3 years. We're no longer together. And I did tell her, I think maybe like a year in, and she kind of just felt bad for me. So there you go. I pooped my pants for love.
I'm certain you have seared into your memory her waving from the porch.
Oh, yes.
But I do wonder if she has seared into her memory because she doesn't know you're shitting your pants. It's an innocuous exchange if you deduct that part of it. Like, did she even remember that moment?
I don't think she really did. She just felt bad that I felt like I couldn't use the bathroom in the moment.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Well,
just smiling and waving.
Well, Mitch's smile is so innocent and cute.
It is.
If you rolled on your windows and said, I totally just shit my pants. I guarantee she would have loved it anyways. He's got an Aaron Weekly thing.
Sure.
Like, gets away with murder because his smile is cute. Well, what a wonderful story, Mitchell. Thank you for telling us that.
Yes.
Thanks, guys. Bye, Monica. Bye,
Bye.
Dax.
All right, take care. Hello.
Hi.
Hello. Hey, guys. Hey, Dax. Hey, Monica.
How
Hi.
are you? Are we allowed to call you by your real name?
You are absolutely allowed to call me by my real name. It's Lee. I don't know if you got that.
You know what? I only did because I have a friend whose wife was named Lee. She hasn't passed, but he's no longer his wife. And in fact, Rob, if I can throw you under the bus, he thought it was Leah, but I looked at it and I was like, no, I've seen this before. This is Lee.
Yep. I get Lay. I get Leah. I get lots of different things. So good job.
This is really exciting. To poop on a date is the worst place one can have an accident.
Definitely the worst.
Dive right in.
Yeah, please tell us where and when this happened to you.
All right. So this happened summer before my senior year of high school. So 11, 12 years ago at this point, but it's seared into my brain.
Of course.
So I am at a summer camp, and as summer camps go, you meet some guys, you maybe have a little camp crush, a little summer fleeing.
Can I ask, did the camp have a theme? Was it a musical camp?
Nope, it was just like a summer sportsy camp. Like we did the blob and different activities and whatnot.
Oh, fun.
Oh, the blob.
Okay.
So meet this guy. I come to find out that he is from actually a small town 40 minutes outside of the larger city that I grew up in. So I was kind of hoping that maybe we would keep in touch a little bit after camp ended. Camp ends, go home. I get a call from him about a week later. Hey, would you want to go on a date? Of course, I'm thrilled. Looking back, I'm like, how did this 17-year-old boy have it together enough to call and, just ask someone?
Did you guys smooch at the camp?
We did not. So the camp had a strict no purpling policy. So blue and pink could not mix in any way.
Oh, wow.
Purple.
Wow.
That's really more pervy than they intended because that means you've mixed colors.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. They were like, oh, this will be innocent. We'll call it no purpling. What? Okay.
Exactly. Yeah. So nothing happened at camp, but for the date, we had decided that I would drive out to his small town, leave my car. He would drive for the date, and then I would drive home. So I'm essentially stranded in this small town. So I get out there, we go to dinner, all is well.
Where'd you go? Did you go to a chain restaurant? I love high school stuff. Do you remember?
It was a Chili's.
Yeah. It's so innocent and sweet. And you feel so grown up. Yeah.
The chicken crispers, So yeah, we finish at Chili's, we get in the car. He tells me he wants to take me to go have some ice cream. And I'm thrilled, love ice cream, not lactose intolerant. I eat ice cream a lot. And I'm also thinking, oh, this must be some cute little mom and pop shop in his small town, little parlor, if you will. We pull up 5 minutes later to, I won't name it.
You go to an unnamed ice cream place where they combine toppings on a cold slab of marble.
Also a chain.
Exactly. Also found in many states.
Also not Baskin Robbins. Continue.
Right. So my heart immediately sinks when I see this sign of this unnamed place because I have probably been there a handful of times. I mean, it's a chain. It's in my town. Every time, without fail, explosive diarrhea.
No.
And I know
Really?
this. I know this was a thing before the date. Like my friends and I'd be like, oh, can't take Lee there. Bad things are going to happen after.
Right. When he said, I want to go get ice cream, did you already declare, oh my God, I'd love to have, like, I'm in the mood. You've already committed that you want to eat ice cream. Okay.
I love ice cream. It's my favorite food.
I fucking go crazy when I have ice cream.
Exactly. And that's actually the perfect question because then I go in and to hopefully avoid issues, I order a single scoop of vanilla ice cream. And this guy's probably like, what a lame person. She said she loves ice cream. She's getting a single vanilla scoop. Anyways, we consume the ice cream. It's fun. We're having a great time. And I'm thinking, okay, we will go back to his house. I will get in my car and I will leave. I can find a gas station if I need to. It's fine.
Oh, this is so stressful. Oh,
it's like a horror movie.
Yes.
Like basically like they saw Jason and he's walking towards them. They know they have 20 minutes before you arrive. Okay.
Yes, taking time off. So the car is like a 1998 Jeep Wrangler. The shock absorbers in this thing are just non-existent. I am rattling around.
You're getting jostled. You're getting thrown.
No. And without telling me he's taking, the long way home, he's showing me his high school football field and his elementary school, like the cute things, right?
Yeah.
Well, not when you have to shit your pants.
Yeah.
It's not cute.
Not cute. When you're in that much pain, you're just lowering your standards. So I'm first like, can't fart in the car. But then I'm like, okay, well, maybe I could fart in the car, but I just can't let him hear it.
Yeah. Are the windows down?
Windows are not down at this point.
Okay. So it's a little bit high risk. Okay.
I distinctly remember letting one rip and getting the crank window handle.
So there's some smell and then you're cracking the window. God bless you. And you're 17.
I'm 17.
This makes me want to cry.
Yeah, it's too much for you to handle.
I liked this guy too.
Yeah. Oh, Camp Crush.
Yes. So finally get back to the house. Again, I'm thinking I can make a break for this. Like, I'm good. He looks at me with these puppy dog eyes and says that he would love to show me this tree house that him and his father built together.
Is his father dead?
Monica, yes.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
No.
So he's saying, like, this was one of my favorite memories of me and my father. You have to see this. I'm also a little skeptical. I'm like, you just want to make out in a treehouse.
Right, sure.
Like, you're a 17-year-old boy.
Well, he's so horny. He's like, fucking smells in here. I'm not deterred. Step right over that.
We make our way probably 40 yards, not super far, but also not short, to this treehouse. I look at it and I'm like, okay, eyeballs on the treehouse. Great. I see it. Thank you. Goodbye. But to my disappointment, he shimmies up. He's sitting up in the treehouse now, beckoning me to join him.
Oh my gosh. You're going to have to climb a ladder in this
have to climb a ladder. Yes.
No.
But also, how does your 17-year-old self, when looking up at your crush in a treehouse, say no?
It's out of a movie.
I shimmy up. It's truly like an Olympic sport at this point, like moving your legs and clenching the butt cheeks all at once.
Yes.
Wait, what are you wearing?
So I'm wearing jean shorts and just like a V-neck tee. So not a lot of support. So we sit, we chat. There's like an arm around the shoulder, but that's the only thing I remember because I'm blacking out at this point. I'm truly like being rendered speechless by the pain in my gut. We make it to the point where I'm like, the date's over. There's no decorum anymore. There's no like, I like you. I'm leaving. So I get down from this tree. I have 40 yards to make it to my car. He's behind me, mind you. I'm like, I'm walking without him.
Get out of there right now.
At that moment, me making a beeline, he, and I guess a last ditch attempt to be romantic, grabs my hand, spins me around, kisses me, and I release it all.
No!
Oh my Lord.
At the same time.
So here I am in a lip lock with this man.
No.
With poop streaming down. Luckily, I don't think it made any noise, but it's down my leg. Like, I can feel the liquid.
Yep. There's no way around
it. Oh my
God. This is where the rubber meets the road.
The only thing that you can do is burst into tears.
Did you start crying?
I'm crying.
Oh.
I'm also kind of laughing. Like, it's every emotion in the book.
Yes. And your first kiss with the guy.
What did he say?
I honestly don't know if he said anything because mid-cry, poop, in the kiss, I just turn around and I run.
Okay.
Sprinting to this car. I hop in my little 4Runner at the time, and
you just hightailed it out of there.
I literally leave, and we haven't spoken about it since.
Did you ever speak to him, period?
We ran into each other 5 years later at a concert, but that was it. We literally did not speak to each other after.
Oh my God. Oh, this is a sad story.
But this is a character builder.
Yeah.
Lee, this is a character builder. Like, honestly, that happens to you going into 12th grade and you're like, I'm still alive. I can probably handle anything life throws at me.
I've done the worst possible thing. I can go to college and live it up now.
Yeah, I can do anything because I somehow survived. Thank fucking God he didn't go to your school.
Oh my gosh,
I
right?
mean, that right there is like the silver line. Even as you were driving away from the town and you're like mortified, you must have also been like, thank God I'm driving away from a town he lives in.
I never have to come back here.
Literally like leave it in the dust. Never have to go back.
Never look back. Thelma and Louise.
Yeah.
Oh, that was amazing.
I would have said, Lee, this is okay. This is so fine.
You would have comforted me, your 17-year-old self.
I would have. I would have been like, let's get a hose on you.
But you're rare. I do think you run a risk with boys at that age of them being like mean or telling their friends or.
Well, they're going to tell their friends, just like you girls would tell your friends if a guy in cut off jean shorts shit in his cowboy boots while you were kissing. Everyone's going to tell everyone.
Exactly.
I don't think this is unique to boys or girls.
Well, and thank goodness it was like before social media and everything. Instagram was not a thing. So he was truly out of my life.
And he wasn't a bad guy. You already liked him. So it's like, even if he told his buddies, which he did, he wouldn't have gone on Instagram or anything and like outed you publicly.
He could have texted her and been like, hey, that was fine.
Let's just make the best argument we can for him. Most generous we could be.
Okay.
I might think, man, it'd be best if she just never had to acknowledge it. Maybe I'm letting her convince herself that I didn't notice. Maybe it's best just not ever talked about again.
Right. Like, this is gracious of me to just let it slip under the rug, slip right down the leg into the shoe.
Well, Lee, that was wonderful.
Thank
it was
you.
also like romantic, even though it was heartbreaking and mortifying. It was also romantic.
Yeah, the spin and the kiss. I mean, without the diarrhea, it would have been maybe the beginning of a great love story.
You know what it did make me think of is, let's say you hadn't evacuated in front of him and you had successfully just ran out of his yard. He'd have to assume he just didn't like him.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way. And it makes you wonder how many situations you've been in your life where someone just kind of shut you down abruptly. You never would think like, I bet they were about to shit their pants. You would never think that. And I bet she was just about to shit her pants. It had nothing to do with me.
We should just tell ourselves that. All of our rejections in the past, it was due to, unbeknownst to us, a shitting of the pants.
When you've seen someone on the street that's kind of attractive and you smile at them and they give you nothing back, they might be like clenching in that moment. Let's give ourselves all that benefit of the doubt. Lee, that was beautiful. I really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you for letting me tell my favorite story to lots of people.
Now, I've never had anyone poop on me. Let me make
Besides
sure
your
that
kids.
Right. I mean, like a romantic partner. But I did have a girl. I was at her house. We were making out and she had her pants off and she was on top of me. And everything was like wonderful. And she sat up abruptly. And then she sat herself down really quick on the bed and then a loud fart. So I think she like knew it was coming and then decided like muffle it. I was like immediately, that's so fine. But even in telling her I didn't give a shit, it was hard for her.
Of course.
She couldn't like get over it. Like, I really didn't care.
Yeah.
It takes a lot to overcome that.
Yes. And if I had farted in that manner in a romantic situation, the girl was like, it's fine. It's totally fine. I still wouldn't think it was fine.
Yeah.
But it was
is
fine. It's totally
fine.
It's cute. She jumped up like a dog. Like, dogs rub their butt on the...
No, don't call her a dog.
No, but just there was something primal about the fact that it was like, I got to muffle
primal.
this thing.
There is something kind of exciting. It's just like everything's getting loose. Oh my God.
Boy.
All right. Well,
Okay,
this was
Lee,
great.
Thank you so much. This was so fun.
Thank you guys. It was great to talk to y'all.
Nice meeting you.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
So she didn't poop. She
No, it was just a fart.
farted.
Yeah. It didn't smell.
Oh, wow.
So it's like
Because she muffled
no harm, no
it?
foul.
Well, some foul.
Well, but very little foul. Maybe harm, but no foul. Man, that one was really
Oh, it's
nice.
just because 17. 17's so young and innocent.
The whole thing took on an unexpected vibe for me. This topic.
Oh, okay.
They were all cute,
Oh,
these stories.
very.
Like, the workplace ones were just like horrific. They
Yeah.
scared the fuck out of me, These ones were really kind of cute and endearing.
To me, they were romantic.
I agree.
Minus this one at the end because that one was sad because she cried and stuff. But the others made me feel like, oh, like I want that.
And then implicit in the fact that the person cares so much is that they like someone so much. Yeah, there was something really sweet about all these. This one might be the first one I don't give a mean disclaimer at the time. Yeah, I don't try to convince people not to listen. Oh my God, it's so wonderful. Thanks for joining me on that, Monica. I love you. I hope you poop your pants soon on a date. Report back.
Do you want to sing a tune or something? We don't have a theme song.
Oh. Okay, great.
We don't have a theme song for this new show, so here I go. We're gonna ask some random questions, and with the help of Armcherries, we'll get some suggestions. On the fly rhyme dish. Enjoy.